This Tesla can be easily charged in California or New York, but I live in Missouri where there's like 5 superchargers in the entire state. My car got stolen recently, so I ended up with a Tesla for the week courtesy of Hertz. But I wanted to know, can I even daily drive this thing? Are there enough chargers for this thing? Can I enjoy it as much as my sports car? Well, I wanted to find out. I made it an objective to visit every single supercharger in the city, and I wanted to give them ratings and see, are they really cool or is it worth the hype? I discovered a lot of quirks and features and some unpleasant and unwelcome surprises along the journey. Hertz provided me with the Tesla Model 3 standard range, and I used to work at Porsche and Ferrari. The car that was stolen from me was a Nissan 370Z, so it goes without saying that I'm a car guy. I wanted to see if a car guy like me could really enjoy a Tesla, especially in a city with so few superchargers compared to other metro areas. Is the Model 3 a comparable driving experience to my previous sports car? Are the quirky features cool? Or are they just quirky? Are there even enough chargers in STL to keep this thing going? And ultimately, is it worth renting or buying an EV in St. Louis? Upon first impressions, this one looks and feels better than the previous Teslas that I've had experience with. That's just it turning the wheel! And I gotta be honest, it's kind of shocking, but let's see how this thing holds up whenever we go to the first supercharger. Just kind of looks like this was just thrown into the parking lot. Back here, you have a JCPenney that I didn't even know was still around. You can get Qdoba also. Qdoba's better than Chipotle. Do not at me in the comments. You gotta grab the cord. Does it go that far? I guess you gotta be close with it. Hey guys, welcome to Car Guy Tries to Charge a Car. Boom, boom. Success. So then you plug it in. The battery's already preconditioned. So literally, it was prepping on the way here. Sounded like a freaking jet engine. The donut truck is leaving. So we went from what, 60 something charge to 87 because I want to leave a little bit of room for charge at other places. It was $6, like $6 and 30 cents, $6.30 to charge. That's pretty dang good. This one looks promising, guys. There's scenery, there's Casey's, there's a Home Depot. We can renovate shit now. As soon as I pulled up, somebody left. Now the other one's leaving. All right, we got a pizza review. We're at Casey's gas station, stop number 2 of the superchargers. 1 bite, you know the rules. Just sitting out for a minute. Pretty dang good. Oh, we got fans over there. Here, let's just go ask them what they think of the pizza. He has a beard right now.
And now we just got this guy parking a gas vehicle at a charger.
What is this?
Oh my God.
Bro, what is this guy?
Pop the hood, plug it in.
Fossil fuel.
You play PC? That's crazy. Yeah. I play Tesla. This is
donuts. Leave me alone.
Give the bees.
I'm the best. Like, why would you even try me? Really? While we're all in here? Are you serious? You have given me too much power. I think it's time I get out of here. On to the next charger. Are you kidding me? Oh, buddy. Now we can explore the wonderland known as Wally's. I got my sloosh. I got my cheese pizza. It's time for a pizza review. What's going on with this box? Oh, it's taped shut for security to keep buffoons like me out of it. This is the most secure pizza on the planet. Let's see what we got here. You can see it holds pretty well. There's a good amount of sauce, good amount of cheese on there. Pizza, 8 out of 10.
I'll count that.
Come on. Now I need some speed. Oh, come on. I'll get there, man. Bro, it's like my shoe like ticks up.
Remember when you were a kid and you hit yourself with the razor scooter right in the shin?
Oh, bro,
and it hurt for years?
I still haven't recovered. Call that the shincident of 09. Yeah, we're rating this one easy at the top of the list. No competition. Like, you have amenities, you have Wally's, and today is actually Wally Bear's birthday. And even if you have a normal EV, they got there's a whole covered canopy over there. But for you, and if you drive one of those freaking Flintstone mobiles, there's how many pumps? Like 68? 68 Is that a fucking mattress? And a box spring? And a sofa. You could bring your living room here. Oh well, let's head to the next one. If I had to stop the rankings here though, I would say Wally's is number 1, the Casey's is number 2, and South County is number 3. So we got 3 more to hit today. We've got St. Charles, we've got Brentwood, and then we also have one that's near Barkay. All right, let's talk about this. Oh, wow. What? You got a lot of people in their cars right now, but there's only 5 superchargers at this exact location. And as you can see, they're doing some construction and tree trimming next to me. I will give you guys the very summarized review of this. This is not my car and I don't want to mess it up, so I think I might actually go to the next one. Apparently there's a bonus out of this one. I don't even think those are listed. Whoa. That dude almost fucked me up. The map shows them in the parking garage. The map shows that this is where they're at. Hold on, let me park and show you what I'm seeing. And it says there's a 10 here. So that must mean that this is like an additional supercharger, but like I'm in this parking garage and there's like nothing around. I'll be honest, this bonus one doesn't seem like it's all that. I'll be honest, it doesn't seem like it's all that. I found them. So that's the Tesla charger right there. It says there's a 2-hour maximum, but there's only like 2 fast chargers here. And where I'm currently sitting is just EV charging station. You can see the difference in the signs behind here. It's just an EV charging station. So you have 2 Tesla superchargers. One of them is currently occupied. Apparently there's a 2-hour maximum. And yeah, no, this is not what I signed up for. So here we are in Brentwood. This one obviously has a pretty big advantage being behind a Target. There's a Micro Center, there's a Target, there's a whole bunch of other crap here. Honestly, this one kind of competes with Wally's if I'm being real. If I was on a road trip, Wally's would outclass this one, but for people that live in the city, this is a pretty dang good option, I'll be honest. From 68 to full without preconditioning, I got 35 minutes. I'm actually about to go to Topgolf because they're opening one in Midtown. So we're gonna pop out to the soft opening of that. Have a good day, guys. So I asked those Tesla guys, what is something that separates us from a normal car? Like, why should I get this over a normal car outside of it being an EV? And they said the charging network was one of their favorite things because it tells you how many people are gonna be at the station. It's reliably there, like you know, you can plan trips based on this tablet, which I'm gonna do in a little bit just to see how it would take me to certain places. Cause like it'll plan out your trip for you so you don't have to have charging anxiety. The thing to also consider is I don't charge at home. I'm not plugging this in at home. I am simply relying on a supercharger network in St. Louis. And with one more to go to, I'm pretty sure I've reached my concluding opinion. Curved a little too much. There's a little bit of noise here. Well, I think I just pulled up at the exact moment that a train was gonna go by. This charger is attached to Barkay, which is a dog-friendly bar. So, I mean, how can you beat that? That's gonna help the rating a little bit. I don't actually have to charge the Tesla right now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park on the other side and be considerate and leave the charger open. I just got done at Topgolf, but let's say I wanted to go to Topgolf in Vegas. Let's say I get directions to there. It's actually gonna map out the trip for you, so you could find out where the superchargers are at that you need to hit up, how long it's gonna be, like what time you're gonna arrive there, and how much charge you're gonna have, how long you need to stay there. It's mapping out the entire trip for you. It's actually a pretty impressive feature. I gotta give credit where credit's due.
That's pretty dang nice.
Overall, let's revisit how I truly feel about the Tesla and rate it based on the points I brought up in the intro. Is it a comparable driving experience to my old car? Well, to put it bluntly, no. The 370Z was a performance-focused vehicle, which means that there's a connection between the driver and the road. There is just more to hear because there's an actual engine, so I heard the engine exhaust. There's just better brakes. It's just a more nimble feeling car. Like, overall, it's a whole different vehicle. It's in a different class. But the Tesla was quiet. The acceleration was linear and smooth. And to be honest with you, it didn't feel like a super heavy EV. I was quite shocked at that. And taking phone calls without having to compete with the engine, you know, with speaking volume was actually really refreshing and an underrated thing. So to be honest with you, no, it doesn't compare, but I gotta respect the Tesla for what it brings to the table. Are the quirky features actually cool, or are they just quirky? Well, the farts were funny, the campfire was interesting, and the games were entertaining, but I feel like that wow factor would wear off pretty quickly in the long term, unless it's just, they're like party tricks essentially that you would show your friends and be like, hey, look at what the Tesla can do. And in this video, I didn't get to test the Summon or the Autopilot, but I have tested them before in downtown St. Louis, and they were very underwhelming. So I don't know, I feel like it'd be quirky, and somebody that really enjoys the driving experience, I personally would rather drive anyways. Are there enough chargers in St. Louis to keep this thing going? Realistically, yeah. I relied solely on superchargers to kind of fuel my week and a half that I had the car, and I didn't run into problems once. I didn't even drop below like 65% battery, even going all over the place, because the efficiency is pretty freaking good, not to mention like I said, relied just on superchargers. So the stage 1 and stage 2 superchargers, which some of those are free, I didn't even tap into that. So yes, I can realistically say there are enough chargers to keep the thing going. And ultimately, is it worth renting or buying an EV like a Tesla in St. Louis? I'll put it this way. In a perfect world, I would have the sports car for fun, but I would also have a Tesla as a daily driver. Cruising around the city and going to meetings, going to shoots, going to all these different things, I gotta be honest, it really opened my eyes to what a Tesla really is and what it's like driving an EV like on a daily basis. And I really wanted to not like it, but I'll be honest, I really enjoyed my time with the Tesla. And thank you to Hertz for making this video possible. If you're visiting us here in St. Louis, be sure to hit them up so you have a way to get around the city, even if you're not interested in an EV. I mean, I highly recommend trying out a Tesla just for the experience if you haven't already. But if you're not interested in an EV, they have a wide variety of options that can fit a wide variety of budgets. And Tesla owners from other cities, let me know what your thoughts are. Until next time.